Right after my father died, I had this very vivid dream that I was taking a walk and my father called me on my cell phone from heaven. I was so excited. I was like, hold on, let me conference in Jordan and Kimberly. And I got my brother and sister on the line, and my brother, who's a doctor, said, Dad, how are you feeling? My dad was like, oh, I'm good. I'm just a little tired. And I remember saying, oh, it must be the time difference. You probably have a bad case of heaven lag. That was 5 years ago, and I don't have as many dreams about him anymore. But when I do, I can't wait to tell him that the book that he was writing right before he died, about where he thought the future of our species was headed, has finally come out. I'm Tiffany Shlain. I'm a mother, filmmaker. I founded the Webby Awards. And this series is about how the future doesn't start somewhere far off in the distance. The future starts here. My father had been working on this book called Leonardo's Brain for about 7 years. It was all about how he thought that Leonardo da Vinci was a glimpse into the future of our species. My dad was a surgeon who also wrote best-selling books about connections between art and physics, the brain, and our evolution. And he was on the last chapter of this new book when he was diagnosed with brain cancer and given 9 months to live. It turned my whole world upside down, and I actually made a whole feature film processing all of it called Connected. In the last 9 months of my father's life, he spent every moment he could either with family or finishing his book, downloading all of his ideas. He finished writing the book and days later passed away. My siblings and I have spent the last 5 years getting the book ready for publication, working with an editor, getting a new agent, making sure we got his ideas out into the world. And throughout that whole process, not only was I having a lot of conversations with the editors, but I was having a lot of conversations with him in my head. It was like this amazing journey of thinking about the evolution of human thought. There's this great line that no idea is completely original. Actually, a lot of different people have said that idea. And basically, they're saying every idea is a combination of thousands of other ideas. I think so much of what we do is take ideas from the past, put them through our own unique filter, and then make them relevant to today. I know that's so much of what I do in my work. And it's also what my father does in Leonardo's Brain. He looks throughout history at all these different theories about how Leonardo da Vinci had so many breakthroughs in different areas, and how da Vinci's contributions like the Mona Lisa and his incredible scientific inventions were because of his extraordinary ability to see connections between disparate things and move between different modes of thinking between art and science. And then my father builds off the different theories about da Vinci and suggests that da Vinci was actually an anomaly in human evolution that was a glimpse into what our whole species can become. And it's interesting to note that not only was da Vinci a master of both art and science, but he was also gay, vegan, and a pacifist. He would have done great in my hometown of San Francisco. Or Brooklyn. My father looks at da Vinci as something evolutionary biologists call a sport. No, not that kind of sport, this kind, which is basically a mutation showing abnormal or striking variation. The word sport comes from the term to sprout off from the rest of the species. So that was my father's thesis, that Leonardo da Vinci was an extreme mutation that showed the potential of what we can become. And like so many of his ideas, this has inspired my thinking on us now, here today. I never truly understood that expression that people live on through you, but now I get it so completely. Your memories of them live on through you, their ideas live on through you, and evolve through you. Or at the very least, they call you every once in a while on a cell phone in your dreams. Just as ideas are a combination of so many other ideas, we are a combination of the people around us, of all the books we read, the films that moved us, the dreams we dream, the people we love, the people we miss, and the people we admire. All of those things together make you, a unique fingerprint that can contribute to the world in your own distinctive way. Da Vinci was this dramatic mutation in our species' history, but we all have our things that make us unique, that we need to listen to that inside and be bold enough to act on this uniqueness. The future of our species depends on us looking around and thinking, what can I contribute? What ideas or actions can I be a part of that will live on even beyond my lifetime? What story can you share? What border can you cross? Whether these contributions impact one person or the world, we're all part of something much larger than ourselves. We're part of a species that has survived and mutated and will continue to evolve. Nobody has all the answers of where we're headed, but we do have an entire human history of ideas to draw on and 7 billion perspectives with us right now. The future starts right here with all of us. I'm Tiffany Shlain. I'm a mother, filmmaker. I founded the Webby Awards, and this series is about how the future doesn't start somewhere far off in the distance. The future starts here.